For a good amount of time, I'll take the high road. But at some point, the gravel is loose and I'm slipping. Good-hearted people draw to me naturally because I just exude love and kindness, and I'm well-dressed while doing so.
It's not a competition. You are not the opposition. I just wanna see you win.
I'm it, but they still can't catch me. These hoes wanna beat me bad.
Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to Kind Views. For those who are not familiar, my name is Pretty Kind. And for those who are, welcome back, cutie. What's up? It's been a little minute, innit? I've been traveling. I have not been consistent on my channel, so I want to get back into the groove. So in today's video, please make sure you like and comment. Tell me how you like it. Tell me what's tea. In today's video, we're going to do a Q&A. Get ready with me. This is how the makeup turned out if you want to see how I got to this. Since you guys had some really good questions, let's just get into it. I'm rambling. Where are you going? My bunny's trying to eat things that he shouldn't be eating. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe so you can tune in to every Tuesday and Friday with your girl. You know? Let's get into it. I'm not even going to attempt to do my eyebrows and answer questions. So I'm going to get my primer on first, do my brows, and then at that point, we're going to jump into it. I prime my eyebrows. I don't really see people doing that, but I do. My eyebrows, my lids, everything gets primer on it. This is the primer I use. Oh, I know I was running out of this on vacation, but I do have another one. I buy these in 2 now because running out of your eyebrow pencil when you're on the go is wildness. But okay. One of my eyebrows is definitely higher than the other one, or at least the hairs grow.
I can name a couple ways, maybe this shit might go. Any night or 2 days. And it's such a difficult game. Going over, baby, you know. It's just like candy.
I let it fall in the pit. That's what they call the abyss. I fought tough for an inch.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, my mic going. Okay, so I've gotten my eyebrows done. There was just, I don't believe there was a chance that I would have recorded and done my eyebrows, and it actually been productive. And I don't think I did them that well because I've definitely gotten used to the hotel mirrors at this point. What am I gonna start with? I've done my eyebrows. Let's underpaint. I ventured onto the web for questions, and these are the ones asked. Doing a Q&A for my first sit-down video back is interesting. Okay, first question, which is more of like a how I feel about the situation, but it's someone said, outdressing someone on their special occasion. I know this is a hot topic for people, but here's my take on it. This is my personal belief. This isn't taken into consideration. Let's just say it's my event. Outdressing me on my event is not taken into consideration. Like, I would never, I just don't believe in this mentality. I understand that people have it. I don't know, it doesn't cause me pause. As for me, I'm always putting it on. I'm gonna put that on, girl. No matter what, it's gonna be on me. Like, I understand the assignment and the occasion. I always understand the occasion's assignment. For me personally, this is not, it's just weird. Okay, let me just put it straight out. And my camera's a little crooked. I'm gonna put it straight out. I feel like if, this is a tricky one. It's not tricky, it's just like explaining it. Like, I would never personally dull any of my friends' light. Like, say it's my birthday dinner and I'm like, this is the attire, don't overdo it. Like, I feel like that's dulling my friends. Like, here's a better way to put it in perspective. For my wedding, I want the theme to be outdress the outdress the bride. Like, I'm so secure in what I wear that I'm not concerned with what anyone else is putting on. Like, very much I want it to be a Met Gala event, like outdress the bride. Also, in that same token, don't go to nobody's wedding wearing a white dress. I know that's that may be a little contradicting, but I understand that one. Mine personally do go off boo. Nah. So when I say outdress the bride, I don't mean like literally go get a wedding dress. I don't mean go get a white wedding dress. Am I making sense? Basically what I'm saying is like birthday dinners, I'm coming to look good. You should want your friends to look good. People that wanna shine at the expense of their friends, like the people that love them, the people they're around. I never understand that. For me personally, it's like literally put on your best and come hang out. Like, a good example of this would be Chanel Ayan from the Housewives of Dubai. Yeah. She always put that thing on, okay? That girl will be going golfing and she's gonna have on full couture. I like those type of friends. Everyone around her though, like there's the new girl in the group for this season. It's like, oh, I know those type of people. What do you mean by those type of people, first of all? Because that already threw me off. Like, what do you mean? And then I'm not gonna get into it, but it's like, what do you mean? For me, when she would walk in a room, I would be like, yes, like I love those type of people, to coin her phrase. I love those type of people. Anyway, other people would take it as, oh, she just needs so much attention. No, she wants to play dress up. Sorry, not. I hope I answered that. Moving on. Basically, I don't believe in outdressing someone for their special occasion, because it's just like, just take me and my friends. My friends know for a fact that I'm the fashion girly of the group. Running out of storage, one question in, is heinous behavior. Wildly heinous. Okay, but where are we? In this question, I'll just see someone on their special occasion. I don't necessarily believe in it. I'm not a hater. Go off on all occasions. Like, I'm very big on if someone feels good about what they're wearing. Maybe it's just the golden rule for me. Do unto others as you want done to you. I don't want anybody coming to me and checking me about my outfit, because I'm gonna leave and we probably won't chat again. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. For my friend group, my friends know I'm the fashion girly of the group. So I just feel like they couldn't imagine being like, oh, don't go all out. Like, it's just expected. It's expected for me to be dressed, honey. Twirling dress. So that's how I feel about that. I don't know if I answered that, but we're gonna go with it. Is there such thing as oversharing? Absolutely. Absolutely. But also, I'm probably yelling because I have my mic on. Also, am I the person to ask that? No, probably not. When I say I'm huge on keep it to myself. Like, keep it to myself. Deal with it myself. Like, when I'm dealing with something, and perhaps this is something that I could work on, but also it could be telling out the people I have around me. But no, I've been this way my entire life. When I'm dealing with something, I don't necessarily chat it out with people. What I'm saying is I isolate so hard, so I will disappear and then pop back out like, hi. They're like, where the heck have you been for the past 2 weeks? And it's like, minding my business and loving you right now. Like, but that's not fair to people that are around you and the people that love you. I feel like I'm learning that in this age. That may not be fair. That may not be fair to the people around you that actually love you. But here's my thing. People prove so often to me why they can't be trusted. Or Yeah, they prove to me so often that they can't be trusted, and I mean in different ways. Sometimes it's not necessarily things that have been done to me personally, but while I do feel like I'm someone easy to communicate with because I don't judge, so I noticed that even strangers will just like vomit themselves on me, like all the hardships of their life. Just like if something's going on, people feel really comfortable talking to me, which is, I get it. I feel like you can just tell with me of all, like no one will ever know. We can beef, we can fall out, and no one will ever know. When it comes to me falling out with people, you won't know by way of me that me and that person fell out. Because you'll ask me about them and I'll be like, act like nothing's going on. But in that same token, because people share so much to me, how I put this, I just find it to be a red flag. If you're talking to me about there's plenty of red flags I have with people. let's just call that space big. But if I notice that you are sharing with me about people close to you, like things that you know you're not supposed to be telling me, you'll never know. I'll never be able to healthily confide in you. Like I'll never just feel good about telling you my shit. I just won't, because it's like, damn, that's your best friend. You right here talking shit about your bestie to me. This is someone you spend the majority of your time with, and you're talking about them to me, and I'm supposed to trust you with my info? Another thing on that, people that have a lot of friends, red flag. Red flag for me every time. If you have a lot of friends, and it could be nothing negative about you, but how I perceive it is I'll never be able to tell you anything, because now I know for a fact you have 30 other people that you feel are able to hold your secrets and probably hold mine too. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Because so let's just break it down. You have 10 best friends, like you're so close with 10 other people. Like me and you are super close. You say we besties, you're close with 10 other people. Those 10 other people probably have 13 other people, probably have 20 other people, probably have 50 other people that they also feel like can hold water. But the thing is, now it's only a drop. Now everybody getting a taste of my water, and no, I don't like that feeling. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I do share, like even with my close friends, I'll share with them. But something about my personality, every single time I open up to people, that's how I should put it. Whenever I open up to people, I'll feel good for a second, but as soon as I walk away from the conversation, I'm like, oh my God. I just feel like a little bit of anxiety about sharing. Like, did I speak too much? Did I tell them too much of my business? Dude, they know too much about me. And a third thing, if you're gathering that, yes, I do believe in oversharing, and yes, I don't share, like I'm very private when it comes to me, then you're a good detective. So yeah, I do believe there's a such thing as oversharing. Now with Lumley, like with your spouse, go off. If you can't trust your spouse, what are you doing? I could literally tell Lumley anything, and I know that's just us. Like that's going nowhere. That's going nowhere. But in that same respect, if ever I were to have arguments or like disagreements within my house, like with my mate, my friends don't ever know about it. And that's a golden rule for me. Like my friends would never know that I'm arguing with the person I love, or like me and my spouse are at odds, because your friends hold grudges that you just won't. I feel like everyone needs to understand it. You calling your spouse a POS one day, and then your friend's looking at you sideways like, okay, I'm not listening to shit that you have to say anymore. And also, they could take it and be like, yeah, I never forgot 5 years ago when he broke your heart. Like, I never forgot. And you'd have moved on, and they like, yeah, no. So it's just like a whole thing. I believe that there's a such thing as oversharing. to answer. I just keep fixing the same things and not moving. Let me get going. No, I don't like that one up there. I almost did it. I mean, I did a little bit. Is pretty privilege real? Yes, absolutely. There's two sides of that conversation. Like, pretty privilege is real, but there's also a flip side to people finding you attractive. Yes, and to not think something that benefits you is not a privilege is not cute. Like, just let's be real about these things. And also, there's a black girl edition to pretty privilege that I don't feel like. No, I feel like this one has been chatted about. Like, I feel like I've seen it before, but the black girl coin to pretty privilege, people treat you differently depending on how you look and how your hair is. Like, when I'm in braids versus a sew-in versus a lace front versus, you get treated differently. You do. Okay, next question is, do you believe in children before marriage? I think people make their own decisions, as they should. But for me personally, I'm not milking for nothing. And now they say, like, you can't, something about a cow and milk and free. I'm not milking for nothing. If you want the milk, you gotta buy the cow. Yeah, that's what it is.
I got up a little early, so I took the liberty of milking your cow for you. Yeah, it took a little while to get her warmed up. She sure is a stubborn one. Then, pow, all at once.
We don't have a cow. We have a bull.
I'm not milking for nothing. Me personally, I just refuse. I absolutely refuse. I refuse. I'm not having a baby out of wedlock. And I know people say the whole, yeah, but you can still be in a shit situation. Well, I'm gonna figure that out. Me personally, it will be figured out. And yeah, people change, but as far as what I knew prior to my baby, I knew that I was married. I knew I was with somebody that I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. And this is a touchy subject for people, I know. And I know, like, there's always going to be a counter to anything anyone says about the situation, but I'm speaking personally. You won't get me. You won't get me. I analyze people so heavily too. Me personally, it is what it is. What happens after the fact that you have a kid, or like how people change. But I know for me personally, I would not be having children out of wedlock. Nah, you not bugging. Nah, Nani boogie. And this underpainting will look so crazy, but it comes together. Dating outside of your race. I live here, I love the neighborhood, but I also understand that you may not find a house here that you like. And I'll leave it at that. I'm having a blast on these streets. But you may want something a little different than where I'm at. But this neighborhood is nice for me. And that's that on that. Love you, Books. Love you. Someone asked, how do you feel about fashion trends? I get they exist. How do I feel about fashion trends? I feel like make fashion personal again. Like, damn. It reminds me of like walking on FSU campus. And I've been saying this. Like, I remember saying this at that time in my life. Walking around FSU, I felt like every season there was like 3 outfits that went around, and that was just what was worn. There was nothing outside of that. I don't like that. I don't like cookie cutter. I don't like copy paste. I don't like it. Like, I like, when it comes to fashion, I like when people take their own spin on things. Like, yeah, there's this trend, but you personalize it. People, please, I'm spitting everywhere.
People, please. Settle, please.
I understand that a trend is going to come about, like high-waisted jeans. When that came out, I definitely was like, that's my thing. But it had already been my thing. I've never been a low-rise girly. Yeah, just like make fashion personal again. That's how I feel about that. Make fashion personal again. I beg. I beg. I think I'm done with underpainting and I should move on. Oh no, I need to do my nose. Are you where you want to be in life? No. However, in answering this, I do feel obliged to mention that I am on my way to where I want to be. But as far as where I sit right now, no. But honestly, I'm actually sitting in a previous prayer. Ooh, that one touched my soul. Yeah, actually. You gotta acknowledge these things. Damn, that one just like rattled me a little bit, and I'm like a little shook by it. I typically would put setting spray on right here too, but I am literally after this video washing my face off. We'll just skip that part. But if we were going out, right here, let it dry, and then keep going. Oh my gosh, I feel like time's moving so quick. How has it already been? 30 minutes. What is your favorite kind of outfit to put together? I love to role play the salad and dress my shit up. Truly. But at heart, I'm a homebody. So I appreciate the amount of time that I spend in long-sleeve clothes. Like, please. Give me an oversized t-shirt and some socks. Maybe a short, like some spandex shorts, and I'm Gucci. I was like, okay, am I just stuck on my Urban Decay? I love Urban Decay setting spray so bad. So I was like, let me try something else. Well, I tried this one because I love the primer by Milk. The Hydro Grip Primer, so I got the Milk setting spray, and look, I sprayed it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but there's like white dots, and also it like doesn't like it sprays everywhere but my face. And I wipe it off. Like, is it because I don't know? Like literally just I don't know. And it's coming out, so I'm wasting hella product. I'm gonna have to take this back. What's your biggest insecurity? My weight gain. I was looking back on this channel, looking at different videos randomly. I think I mentioned weight gain in a lot of them. Yeah, that's my biggest insecurity, but I've never been more motivated to get to where I want to be than I have in these past like few weeks. I think it's just that I'm like, damn, all right, we just keep gaining. I'm complaining and gaining. And I feel like I'm just manifesting more weight gain. I'm just over the complaint. Like, I'm so done with the complaining. That's why I say it's my biggest insecurity, because it is, but like I'm over the complaining about it, and I'm so into right now the okay, let's make shit shake. And I don't mean my weight. Like, let's get to where I want to be is what I'm saying. So I'm just so like into the fitness goal that I have right now that I don't even have complaints about my body. Like, usually I'll look at myself and be like, but now it's just like, okay, what about it? Like, what about it? That's just been my response to complaints from me to myself and from other people about their things. Like, okay, what about it? What do you want to do next? Like, what? Okay, so now that you know that you have this issue, what about it? What's your next step? Like, I'm so over the constant complaining. I don't know how else to put it. That just is what it is. What about it? Oh my god. Like, even with my friends have a good 2 times to come to me about one situation. I'm listening, but my listening changes. Like, okay, what's next, boo? What's next? That man is pissing you off. What's next? Are you gonna tell him? Are you gonna tell him how you feel? Oh, you did that? He didn't give a fuck? Okay, you're not moving on? That's just where I'm at these days. I made myself some tea. I think it's still hot, like. It's so good though. I forgot to put lemon juice in it. But that's outside of that, banger. What is something you're currently trying to overcome? That's a good one. That's a good one, and I'm going to cringe about being honest about this. I don't know why. No, I know why, because we all want to have this, we all want people to think a certain way of us, even if that's not who we are. But I'm getting out of that too. It's like, it is what it is. Especially if I'm making a change about something, it's like, yeah, you can know. You can know because this is not going to be me in the next week anyway, so it's like, whatever. I didn't even answer. What is something you're currently trying to overcome is what they said. And my answer is laziness. I need to escape this lazy girl era. Well, we kind of just were talking about it. I feel like once I acknowledged it, like once it was making me feel disgusting about myself, and it sucks that it has to get to that, but I've started to feel disgusting about myself. Like literally my weight gain, my lack of accomplishments, like that is all directly related to being this lazy ass girl that I have been being. She is not, I'm not a fan of her, but yeah. And let me just say this, like I'm putting it out there. I'm being open and honest. I was just talking about this. I'm working on it, and here's an example. Because typically this is something I just would have pretended like was not on my TV, was not my TV screen. I would have pretended this question did not come across my screen, and went about my day. But I know that I've truly been lazy because my level of intelligence by far exceeds where I am in life right now. Does that make sense? Like I know I just truly have been lazy, at least up to this point. There is no way. There is no way. Like I need to vacate these premises immediately. What I do like about this is I've been living in denial for so many weeks, months. I've just been in denial, like, oh, like things come to me. Okay, well, yeah, things have typically come to me because I've been putting the work in. I got to a point where I was just like expecting to get everything in return for nothing. Does that make sense? I was not giving anything, but I was expecting a whole lot. So, but in this state that I'm in, I can acknowledge where I am. First step is understanding you have a problem, like acknowledging the issue. That's where I am. So I feel really good about it, and I'm not just acknowledging it, but I'm making moves. Even with doing this video, I have a calendar in here that is just like, on this day you do this, on this day you do this, on this day you do this, and it's just kind of been looking at me, and I've been looking at it, but nothing has been being done. But even though in this video, there's something that's on my calendar. Oh, I want to be good on YouTube. Like, I want to build a community. I want to be where I want to be on YouTube with YouTube. Blase. Blah. This is the first step. Girl, like, I want to be good on YouTube, but I'm not consistent on YouTube. Like, that doesn't even make sense. It doesn't even make sense. So that's just where I am with that. So to answer the question, that is what is something I'm currently trying to overcome? Laziness. I think I'm doing a pretty banging job at that at this moment. I think I'm going to do a little bit more of that, and I'm going to mix it with Makeup by Mario because I like the color these two give. What is something or a phrase you say all the time? You're done. You're done. I love saying that because it just gets right to the point. When people say something stupid, it just fits. It is so fitting for so many situations that I just don't need to choose words that I'm actually saying in my head. I just say you're done, and I keep pushing. You're done. You're done. Someone about to piss me off, and I shouldn't say the things that are coming out of my forehead. I just say you're done. But sometimes people need to hear whatever I'm thinking because the you're done they don't finish when I say you're done. So now I gotta finish in. I don't have to, I choose to. I'm also working on that. That's also something else. Actually, no, I think I'm pretty good at that. Choosing my words. I've always been good at that, but baby, I'm like an assassin when it comes to the mouth. I'm an assassin. Like, do not tempt me. Cause baby, you're gonna leave mad. You're gonna leave so upset after a chat with me. But the thing about it, before my mouth gets, there are signs, there are warnings, there are flags that are bright red when someone's getting under my nerves. Or like when someone's playing with me and I keep giving them a pass. Well, now you gotta pass the Six Flags. You have a season pass to Six Flags now, because here I come. But I will read someone to Phil. Shout out to Gramsy for teaching me that. My grandma would curse you out in the most angelic words, like you won't even realize she was just coming at you until 3 days later you're randomly getting in your car after leaving Starbucks, wondering about all the decisions you're making, and you're like, oh my gosh, that was not a compliment that she gave me. So shout out to Graham. But anyway, yeah, it takes me a lot before I completely clear someone. But when I do, I'm the issue. And I've learned to accept that. I don't care anymore. Like usually I'd be like, so you was coming, you thought you were cute, but I was cuter. But I'm the issue, I'm the problem now. I used to feel that way, but now I'm like, I will literally sit there like, I'll say some shit and Prince you real fast. Prince with that lollipop. Prince will be like, and lick his lollipop. That's what my life be given when it comes to people. I just feel like I am such a sweet person. Like I truly am kind, and I like to avoid problems way more than I like to entertain them. But baby, once the show is going, I'm locked in.
It's not Memorex. I go on stage and my microphone is on.
And there's no escaping for you. Like there's nothing. I don't even know what question we were on because I kind of got carried away on that. Because people will really test you. Like when they say people take kindness for weakness, I am definitely at my age or in the environment where I'm realizing that. I feel like I'm tested so often, and I choose to go high when people go low a lot or for a little bit of time.
And how then does the artist, for example, protect himself even?
Well, I can't be played. A person trying to play me plays themselves.
For a good amount of time, I'll take the high road. But at some point, the gravel is loose and I'm slipping, and now I'm a bowling ball and you're a pin. What was even the question? Nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What is something or a phrase you say all the time? Yeah, you're done. What's something else? Don't make me know, never mind. I love that one. I learned that one. I don't know where I learned that. That one's an old saying that I've just like been throwing out there lately. Like, oh, don't make me know, never mind. Which is basically to say that's none of my business, or I don't care. That don't make me know, never mind. At least that's what I think it means. That makes me know, never mind. When someone says something at 8, even if I'm being a little delusional and they give me some real advice, which you need those friends around, do not only go to your friends that's going to tell you what you want to hear. Like when you're kind of going off at the mouth and somebody like calls you out about it, or someone's like, yeah, but that doesn't make that right because that's what you decided, I'll be like, oh, that beat hit hard. There's another one I say all the time. Oh, talk less. Talk less. That fits for so many occasions also. You're done and talk less. Like say my outfit is super cute, which is quite often. I'll be looking at myself and I'll be like, talk less. Because the fit is talking for me. I need to say nothing. Talk less. Or when somebody thought they ate and they didn't and you come back, talk less. Okay? You wouldn't be in this situation if you would talk less. Is it the honey in this tea? Because all of a sudden I'm hyped. I like doing my makeup in extremely bright lights. Like I literally can't see right now. Like I don't know what's on the camera. I just hope it's picking me up. But I like doing my makeup in just like the most extreme of lights. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 lights on right now. Because you know if it looks good in this light, if it looks good where you can see every bit of crease or knot in your makeup, you know it's about to hit in every other lighting. Who is your greatest idol? Jesus Christ and his father. No, but for real, I do not idolize human beings. Like, the one human that I would just love to meet, but I wouldn't be like, well, you know, you'd be busting out in tears from seeing people. I don't have that in me. I can acknowledge the great work that someone's done, or like if you're really skilled at what you do, I can acknowledge that, but you will never get me out of character. Maybe it's because I believe I'm a idol. I believe I'm on credit. So I be meeting people and I'm like, oh, what's up? Like, why did you just what's up Beyonce? Because we breathe in the same air? Why else? But one person that I would like love to meet, because this person, he just encompasses what I don't really know why. I really can't even gauge it, but Gordon Ramsay. I would like to meet Gordon Ramsay, and I think it's really good. I really think it's good that I don't idolize people, because people's feelings be getting hurt when they meet people in real life, and they're like, ew, you are not who I've imagined you to be in my head all this time. But yeah, Gordon Ramsay, I just would love to meet. I feel like we're similar in personalities. Oh, this is a touchy subject, and I know people avoid these things, and I'm just not going to. Like me, dislike me, understand me, I'm gonna answer. Even though I probably shouldn't, but I will. This one says, how do you feel about the trans community or pronouns? As far as the trans community go, it's like, that don't make me know, never mind. That makes me know, never mind. But as far as programs, I'm not gonna say it. As far as pronouns go, when it comes to grammar, I'm hooked on phonics, and I'll just leave that at that. Next question. Oh, did I powder my nose? What's a realization you've come to in the past few? I can't even read it without laughing. A realization I've come to in the past few weeks, saying clearly that was a trigger for you to someone hits the triggered hard. If someone is triggered, clearly triggered, and you say, oh, that was a trigger for you. Up in arms. Oh, we kind of already touched on this. Would you be friends with someone with a lot of friends? Yeah, we touched on this, and I'll say it again. Personally, for myself, I don't trust people with too many close friends. I don't trust it. And when I say trust, I don't mean them like their character. I mean, when I say trust, I mean I wouldn't trust them to know too much about me. Like, I would pick, the conversations would always be quite light when it came to me and my ongoings. My comings would not come up. And that's, like I said, because look how many people you have that you trust. Look how many people you trust to talk to. Like I said, it'll be a whole town of people knowing your business when someone has too many close friends. And I feel that way, and that is what it is. Okay, for my blush, I've been using lipstick for forever now, and I just love the idea of that. Cause also, I buy a lot of lipstick that I don't wear, so it kind of, it's helping me be a better person and use the things that I buy. We don't really have a lot of questions left. Actually, it looks like a 2 or 3. Little bunny, are you awake? He's like, fuck. Cause I'm about to come pick you up. You already know. Whoa, I put a lot of that on. I've actually not been baking. I've just been pressing it in. But I guess today we bake. Okay, I'm gonna go grab my bunny because I just saw him. Even though he's like, why? Let me be. I just want to. And then we'll answer the last few questions. But my makeup is pretty much done at this point. I don't wear lashes, so I really do have to wear. I don't have to. I could just do a lash, but I like how I look with eyeliner. I don't necessarily know how to do eyeliner well, but I like the darkness around my eyes. So maybe if I just do this. I like using the mirror on the compacts because I feel like it's more precise. Like I'm more precise. All right, I'm gonna go get the bunny. I need to spray this on me, but like, is it actually going? Like, is there something wrong with? Quote me if I'm wrong, but I believe that was $38. They have to get that back, and I think I'm just gonna get what I know and stick to it. But let me go grab the buns. No. I'll do my lip liner. I'll do my lip and then I'll grab the bunny and then we'll answer the last few questions. I really just grab whatever I grab. Whatever liner I saw first. And we can just go like a pink brown. Today, I'll use this one. Cute. I don't even have to do much. Piss me off. No, that has to go back. And it's gonna leave white specks everywhere now. I don't know if it's just like like the exact bottle that I got that's messed up, or if that's just how that works, but like, I wish there was some in here. Oh, oh, what? Oh! What? Okay, well, the bottom of the bottle don't do, good. It makes you never mind. I feel like my friends are dropping like flies. Am I the only one going through this? No. That's so interesting too, because when I say that's literally what I'm going through in life, I felt like that too. Like, I felt like I just was no longer aligned with a lot of my friends, and I take it as a good thing actually, because okay, let me speak for myself personally. Like, I'm having that same exact thing happen in the past few months. I feel like I've dropped, I don't want to say drop, but like a lot of my friendships have just fallen to the waste bin or just fallen off completely. But I don't take that as a bad thing, because like I said, I've gotten into the point where like I'm living my life a lot differently than I was with certain friends. And when people say people are seasons and reasons, that is a true statement. Like, some people are not meant to go everywhere you go. Like, some people are just meant to teach you certain lessons, or like you were in a specific state of mind when you guys were connecting and you're not there anymore. It's not a bad thing. That's how I take it. Like, I feel like I'm changing levels, and maybe who I've been surrounded with, they're not meant for this next level. It just depends on the friendship. It really does. So for me, when it comes to people being removed from my life, I just see it as like I am walking proof that God does not play about me, because a lot of those relationships, I look back at them and I'm like, oh, yeah. You just outgrowing people is not a bad thing. Like, for instance, a lot of my friends were my party friends. I don't party anymore. Like, when I say I'm a homebody, I like being at home. I want to cuddle up on the couch, like being in loud environments with rambunctious people, and just like the need to be on the scene is not there for me anymore. So with that changing, I feel like though I did try to change my friend groups to be more fitting to where I was in life. Like, I would be like, oh, let's go meet for dinner, and let's just meet for lunch. They're like, who's bringing the drinks? That's, it's just like, yeah, but, or they'd be like, what are we doing after that? Going home. We're going home. Like, we're going home. So that's just that on that. So no, you're not the only person that's happening to, and don't take it as, you just take it as a good thing. Unless you the problem. If you having issues that people are like, I gotta stand back from, you maybe need to acknowledge that too. But for me personally, I know I wasn't the problem. I was just, and maybe they weren't the problem either. We just like weren't matched on our phases right anymore. If that makes sense. If someone tells you one thing and does the complete opposite, what do? Remove them every single time? Every single time. I just feel like at my big age, like, okay, let me put it like this. Like, for instance, I feel like we're a little lopsided, but we're almost done anyway. When someone, okay, say there's like something happened, the person apologized, okay, right? And I forgive you. After the apology and after me offering my forgiveness and deciding to move on, if you do that again, like if you do the same thing again, I don't even care about the apology, because now I feel like your first apology was manipulation. Like, you were manipulating me into moving on. Immediately, no. Like, I'm immediately done. It's gonna be a firm no for me when people's actions and words don't align. Because believe, I'm paying anyway much more attention to the actions. Like, I'm focused way more on the action than I am the words in the first place. So why would you even try to play? Talk less. Literally, talk less. Ain't that right, crew? He's like, let me out of here. You try to eat my art. No. You write it aloud until we finish. I think that's really all the time that we should make for this video. So we're gonna head out. Thank you so much for watching Kind Views. What do you have to say? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I'm literally about to pop them out. Do I say it a lot? On that note, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to us meeting right back here in the next video. What's the schedule? What is it? Where are you going? What is the schedule? Tuesday and Friday? Oh, she's gonna be consistent. She's decided. So we can meet right here every Tuesday and Friday, and in between, go ahead and watch some other videos. Make sure you like this video. If you have any comments, if you don't agree with any of my answers, I would love to chat about it in the comments section. So how do you feel about it? How would you answer some of these questions? Write it down below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. On to the moon. On to the moon.